Pisces, this is your week ahead astrology forecast by Astrology Motivation from Born Without Boundaries. In this video and every single week, we review the major planetary aspects and transits and how they impact your natal sun and what that means for your day to day. We're going to start off really broad with the big stuff that everybody should know about. And then we're going to whittle that down and focus in onto Pisces specific information. And then last but not least, I'll break things down into the decans so that I can pinpoint exactly how your natal suns are being impacted, because not all Pisces are going to be impacted the same way. It just doesn't work like that. All you need to enjoy this video is to know your birth date. That's it. Now, the most accurate is to go get your natal chart and find out exactly which degree in Pisces your natal sun is located on, because then we'll really be able to see what decan your sun falls into. But I will be giving you correlating and estimating birth dates that correlate to those degrees. And so all you need to know is your birth date. Let's get into it. You'll see I have this all written down. That's it. All my notes. I actually need to write things down. I don't know if you're like this, but I need to write things down to like get them in my head. I can't work 100% digital. Just can't do it. This is for the week of June 21st through the 27th of 2023. The big stuff. The big stuff starts out with the transit of the sun from Gemini to Cancer. We are officially in Cancer season, which is really lovely, especially for a certain group of you this week. But over the next month, the sun will be trining all of your natal suns at one point or another. In the beginning, it'll be square to some of your natal suns. So we'll get into that. But that happens today on the 21st. We also have, Venus and Mars still conjuncting in Leo. Now, Leo is a sign of romance. It's a sign of romance, sign of the heart, the courage, the romantic, the idealisms, and the life purpose energy. The fact that Venus and Mars, what we desire, what we want, and vitality to go after it, they're conjuncting together. This is a superpower energized time, and it's just beautiful for something to really work out. We also have the Venus-Mars conjunction trining Chiron and squaring Uranus. That means major sexual revolution to help harmonize and make peace with past traumas. Experiences that have hurt us and made us suffer but have taught us, really harmonizing out, finding peace and healing in rebelling against the norm and insisting on our own way of doing things, our own private sexual revolution. That's what's happening, y'all. We also have Jupiter sextile to Saturn, which is a phenomenal energy. We have the sextiles are very positive and harmonious angles. There are 60 degrees. So anywhere between 55 to 65 degrees is forming a tight sextile. This is such beautiful energy because sextiles give you the best of both worlds. They give you the best of both energies involved. So the best of Jupiter is its optimism and its fortuitousness and its luck and its adventure and its open-mindedness and willing to learn. And then we have Saturn, and the best of Saturn is its practicality, its maturity, its tenacity, and its groundedness to make something real. We can do anything with this energy. I love it. And it definitely impacts you guys because Jupiter is one of your ruling dignitaries. We also have a grand trine this whole week, a grand trine in water signs, which is in part impacting you. The trine happens between Saturn at 7 degrees Pisces, trine the sun at, the end degrees of Gemini, but then definitely, the 21st from the beginning of this week, 0 to 1 degrees Cancer, the sun will actually move between 0 and 5 degrees Cancer this week. And then the south node at 1 degree Scorpio. So we have a grand water trine. This is harmony, psychic energy, healing, and really just peace and love. And with Saturn, the south node, and the sun, this is a sense of knowing who we are and being able to practically and real world applications for our talents and skills, being comfortable, being self-aware, and being capable, and knowing our capabilities, and the sun shining on that, and us being able to share and be acknowledged by others for that. So there is this beautiful energy, I think, of kind of harmony and relaxing into what we're good at and being given credit for that. Once again, I love this energy. Not much shitty energy, I gotta tell you. It's kind of really nice going on here this week. Oh, why did I flip all the way back here? Yes. Just want to be sure I covered everything, guys. Let's move into the Pisces specific energy. I may have to cut some of this out. I don't know where, I just wrote it down. Here it is. Jupiter and Neptune are both your ruling dignitaries. So it's important for you guys to always keep track of what's impacting them, what's aspecting them. We're going to go over that. First things first, though, the zodiac sign of Pisces, the 30 degrees up in that big old sky on the zodiac that Pisces covers. Pisces has Saturn and Neptune in it. It's going to be like that for the next year. It's going to be like that for the next 3 years. It's going to be like that. So we have Saturn at 7 degrees retrograde in Pisces, and then we have Neptune at 27 degrees. That hasn't changed. It means that both Pisces 1 and Pisces 3 are conjunct to a major planet, and we've talked about that before. Always feel free to leave your comments below and let me know how that energy is impacting you, how it's playing out in your life, and see if I can guess by what you describe what house it's playing out in your life. Anyway, we have Jupiter that's moving between 7-8 degrees Taurus. That is your ruling dignitary, your traditional ruler. Your modern ruler is Neptune, which we're about to get to. So Jupiter is sextile to the sun and sextile to Saturn all week frickin' long, and it's moving between 7 and 8 degrees Taurus. Very strong position, very optimistic and lovely energy. We also have Neptune at 27 degrees Pisces. It's a lot more disruptive. It's square the sun by 624. It's going to be square the sun. And by 627, it's going to be square Mercury. We also have a sextile to Pluto, which is generational. It's going to last till like the 2035, something like that. And through the 24th, Mercury is conjunct the sun, so Neptune will be square Mercury conjunct the sun. It's after the 24th that they kind of separate, and Neptune will stay square to Mercury through the 27th, and it'll stay square to the sun through the 24th. After that, really, the sun starts to move too far away to really complete a square. So what does that mean? Neptune's a little bit disruptive. It's kind of making us foggy and making us dreamy and disrupting our ability to think very clearly. This will especially, you'll kind of feel that. It's very creative energy, but it can be distracting. So if you're feeling yourself being distracted by your own creativity, it's a good time to find a place to really put that energy. Really put that energy, especially through the 24th with the square to Mercury conjunct the sun. There is just a sense of sense being brought to light, or information that's coming out, clashing or challenging your dreaminess and your dreams. So there's this sense that there could be some tension when it comes to your ideals this week. Just an FYI. Let's go into the decans. So if you have your natal chart and you know that your natal sun is between 0 and 9 degrees Pisces, your natal sun is in the first decan of Pisces, and you are Pisces 1. This correlates to February Pisces. So Pisces born between, I think it's the 19th or 20th and maybe the 30th of February. That would be you guys. It definitely would be on the Aquarius cusp. Your natal suns are the ones that are conjunct to Saturn, because Saturn is at 27 degrees Pisces. This gives you just sort of a formidable presence to you and a maturity to you, a solidness toward your energy. taking things seriously. That could be something that impacts you for the next year while Saturn is where it is. But this week is beautiful for you guys. You are sextile to Jupiter. You're trine to the Sun. You're trine to the South Node, sextile to the North Node, and trine to Mercury from the 24th on. Guys, this is a beautiful week. A time when conversations are had, when you're able to show up, when people notice you, when you're able to express yourself articulately. This is a wonderful and fortunate time for you to make a lot of progress. So definitely take that action. Definitely make that call, send that email. Definitely. This is a beautiful week where you can find a lot of balance and happiness. We have Pisces 2. So Pisces 2, your natal suns are between 10 and 19 degrees Pisces. So you're in the second decan. So you're Pisces 2. This correlates to probably the very end of February, maybe February 30th through, say, the 10th of March. You would be Pisces 2. Your natal suns as of... Okay, so if you were born around the 1st or 2nd of March, your natal suns are also sextile to Jupiter, because Jupiter is heading toward the end of the first decan of Taurus, which means that your natal suns are already in a sextile to it. So if you were born around the 1st or 2nd of March, your natal suns are already sextile to Jupiter. All of you are quincunx to... Hold on. Sorry about that, are quincunx to Venus and Mars. The conjunction between them, like I said, brings combustible sexuality and romance. Also fortuitous desire, taking action upon it. The quincunx means there's a lot of frustration. So this could be your sexual tension or frustration acting upon you to push you forward and make you get something done this week. This could also just mean friction or tension in your romantic relationships or sexual frustration. But the sextile to Jupiter for you guys around, for you early decan twos, March 1st or 2nd birthdays, this is a really lucky week. The sextile between the Sun and Jupiter is just one of the most lucky, fortuitous combinations in astrology, and enjoy this energy because it doesn't last forever. It will actually last for you guys at least for the next week and a half. So you're moving into some real fortune here. I don't know if it's with money, though Jupiter is in Taurus, so it could be luck when it comes to your finances, but whatever it is, luck will come to you. So it's definitely an optimistic time. So let's head into Pisces 3. Pisces 3, your natal suns swim somewhere between 20 and 29 degrees. They actually don't move. They're fixed. So 20 and 29 degrees Pisces, your sun sits somewhere between those degrees, and correlating birth dates would be the 11th of March through the 21st of March, definitely Aries cusps. Your natal suns are conjunct to Neptune, which means your creativity is through the roof, has been and will be for the next couple of years, and they're sextile to Uranus. That means just ingenuity, intelligence combined with that fantastic creativity. You can figure out how to make anything work and how to get anything done and invent it. This is like world-class inventor energy. So enjoy it and don't question it. You are going to be, your natal suns are square to Mercury through the 26th of this month, which, what does that mean? Of this week, I'm sorry. What does that mean? It feels like your own little Mercury retrograde. Like there's just the hiccups and challenges that come from your brain and your mouth being like one step off from each other. It's like they're not in sync. There's just a sense of this is not a great time to sign anything serious or write anything serious or make any proposals that are serious, or like it's just not a great time to take a test or to give an interview. If you could put it off, I would definitely put it off till next week. Just an FYI. And then you were also sextile to the sun. If you were at the cusp, this lasts all week long for you. Yeah, you're not going to have as much confidence as you normally would either. You're not going to be shining as, like I said, it just feels like you're one step off, and you're kind of challenged in terms of how you'll show up and how good you'll appear to people. So if something's really important, there's a proposal or a performance, reschedule it, dude, because the microphone will die and you'll end up having a bloody nose. I'm not to say that there's violence happening to you, but there'll be a zit that pops up on your face. There's just that sense of like the irritating stuff that could go wrong. This is a time for self-nurturing, self-care, and creativity through self-discovery, or self-discovery through creativity. This is a kind of a quiet time type of energy for you guys. That energy is best used. So you let me know in the comments below how you want to spend your week and what you've noticed, how the energies are impacting you. Also, like this video and subscribe to Astrology Motivation if you haven't yet. And Pisces, now come on over to my special Pisces Tarot, Born Without Boundaries Pisces. It's a channel just dedicated to you, tarot card readings and messages for you. Check it out and subscribe over there. I'll see you guys. Bye.